You're all welcome to First Influencers channel where we talk about the latest in the world of sports. Today, I'm just going to be telling us how I started this story, this venture, how I ventured into this area of sports management, what I love doing, what I'm passionate about, how I started, and what I've been doing with myself. To start with, I'll have to take us back a little bit. Um, I'm from a background of a bit of sports. During the growing up years, I grew up in an area where we have sports park. Uh, I'm originally from Nigeria, of course, and my parents lived in an area that's called Alagomeji. Alagomeji is one of the suburbs in Lagos State. I think it's a middle class area, and we're privileged enough to have a park, a sporting park that is called Row Park. Row Park has been in existence for a long time, even growing up years. I developed interest because back then I saw people coming in to doing different sports in that park. And oftentimes when I'm being sent out, I go to the park. Maybe when parents, African parents, they send you somewhere you want to go and play football or table tennis or something like that. So I developed a flair for basketball, even though there are people that are taller than myself, much taller and bigger, you know. So that is where the passion for sport started from. So I was able to see the likes of table tennis greats, Atonda Musa, you know, Bose Kafo of that area you know area of that those years back. So those are the things that developed the keen interest in myself. So as time went on, I now moved in with my aunt. At some point, I I was being transferred to a school. It's called St. Finbar's College. It's still is existent till even now. And St. Finbar's College is well known for the sporting, the sporting powers. That's where the likes of the likes of defense minister of blessed memories, Stephen Keshi, those are Nduka Bade, you know, those are the players. Those are a few of the players that can remember that went to that school. So you can imagine having produced big names that played the national team. So you know that the people that I'm talking about and the school I'm talking about is well known. We're always winning. Numerous times we've won the Principal's Cup, and we have colleges and schools, secondary schools that challenges us, like Igbobi College. Say I greet all the Igbobi College old boys, and even the present one, and CMS Grammar School. We have on the island, we have schools like St. Greg's. St. Greg's is one of the great challenges. I dove my art for the old boys from St. Greg's too. So those are the schools that we normally play with, and it was able to the competition, the intense competition between these schools, the rivalry was so intense. So those are the things. That's my background. That's how I started. This passion for sports. And after some years, I went to the great University of Ibadan. Ibadan is in Oyo State. This is the first university in Nigeria, University of Ibadan. University of Ibadan, I studied history, and history has been, I always wanted to know history of this and that, so that's as well kept me going for years. So I started digging in towards sports, start finding, knowing history about different sports, even different sports personality. That's my core area, sports personalities. So I like finding out about why, the Yisa Shofoluwe, Ndoka Odiso, I did Chidimo. I dug into, the background of all those sports are greats. And that is that is where my passion for sports personality started from. And as time goes on, I found out that even there are some personalities, you know, people are, have luck to be discovered, and you know, and over the years they became great sports personality. Then there are some that are unknown, the unknown ones that are equally good, but they didn't just have, the chance or the opportunity that the ones that had, they never had that opportunity. So I started something like, interviewing them, talking to the sporting heroes, so that's how I started, something that is called celebrating sports personalities, not just in my immediate environment. Now I'm based in England. You know, I specifically chose to go into the area of, you know, celebrating sportsmen and women, especially from the African, background, because in England over here we have we're all passionate about our sporting heroes, and we have BBC Sports Personality of the Year, where the English, the Irish, the Scottish, and the Welsh, they all come together at the end of each year and celebrate as sportsmen and women. So that has kept me. That's given me that, okay, yeah, can we do something like this, on the African continent? And that is how I've been able to be like, I created a platform where I bring in sports personality. I interview them. I have passion for, interviewing sports, basically sports personalities, Afro Americans, Africans, not just Jamaicans, just to give a platform to, for people to know, the that we have sporting heroes too from the African continent. So that is why, that is how I started this journey. So having said that, over the years I've been trying. I just got on TikTok not too long, and I've been saying some. I've been talking about sports, and I'm glad people have been responding. Even though TikTok, it's, I think one of the requirements is that you have to have nothing less than 1,000 followers, for to be monetized. So I urge yourself, I encourage you, if you've not started following us, I'll encourage you to please follow us, not just following us, you know, comment and let us know your criticism, what we have to do, who we can bring on to interview, you know, and just to talk about people generally, let people see, let viewers see, let others see what we have on the African continent, what we have to showcase. That's why I started this journey on TikTok and on YouTube, and even on Facebook. So if you are opportune to come across this and you can relate with this, I'll urge you to kindly follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Facebook, we're on TikTok, we're on YouTube. So please follow us. I really need you guys to follow us, because that brings, the funding to interview, to bring on all the sports personalities, especially from, African continents, to interview them, and for our viewers to know more, followers to know more about the sports personalities. Thank you. This is the part one of this. I still have some more things I have to talk about. Thank you. Until next time, see you. Okay.